Hey guys, Midway Piper back with you today. Um, just wanted to show I got a new item in the mail today. It's not going to be an unboxing, I already opened it, but I figured I'd show you. It's a pretty cool item. But first things first today, yes, my beloved Rhodesian from Harriet Pipes. And I cheated on this pipe the last couple days. Yesterday I decided I was going to try. I ordered an ounce of Haunted Bookshop a while back, and I just never got around to it. And I tried it yesterday, and I don't know, this might be heresy in the YTPC, but I was not a fan. Not a fan. It being so unseasonably warm, this fall just keeps dragging on, and I've had allergies that just keep bothering me, and the burley, it's just irritating my throat more than anything. So I didn't smoke much of that yesterday. I went back to, I decided a light aromatic would probably be best yesterday. So I went to some Boswell's, what was it? No Bite Delight? Yeah, that's what it was. In this wonderful pipe today, I have Watch City Cigars, Ahab's Comfort. I missed this tobacco yesterday. So, and the day before. I don't remember what I smoked the day before, but it wasn't this, and I missed it. So, huge fan of this blend. I ordered 5 ounces, which is pretty large for a trial batch. I normally try to order an ounce or two tops. But it sounded like it was going to be a good English, so I went with it, 5 ounces, and happy I did that. I do need to relight my pipe, but before I do that, I have to show you guys the thing I got in the mail today. So I've seen this on Amazon a couple of times, and I've had it in my cart a couple times, and then I end up not actually ordering it. Well, I finally did. Finally ordered it. Looks pretty cool. It is, I think it's called a trench lighter. This thing was like 20 bucks. It's heavy. And all it is, it uses lighter fluid, so it's not butane. But all you do is you pop open the lid here, and it exposes, well, there we are, exposes the wick, and then you got your little wheel here for the flint. And the cool thing about it is when you light it, if I gripped it right, oh, you see, there you go. But you just close the lid. It puts a flame out, but it fits perfectly over the bowl of a pipe, just like that. And the flame pulls straight down over your center of your tobacco. So I'm pretty happy with this guy. The bottom unscrews there, and you put the lighter fluid in there. And I think this thing was like 20 bucks on Amazon. Super happy about it. So that was the main thing I want to show you guys today. One other quick thing I want to draw attention to. On my other channel, Midway Apparel Life, my business channel, I have a series of videos entitled Humble Father and Faithful Husband. And the most recent video I did, and I'll be shooting the other half of it today, is about dealing with ADHD. My son has been diagnosed with it, and navigating the school system with a child who has ADHD or really any special needs, because school districts are a real pain in the ass with it. So just sort of talking about the whole experience. So if you're interested, I'll drop a link in the in the box below if you're interested in that. One other quick thing I wanted to talk about today. The news just keeps getting more and more interesting. Just doesn't want to light today though. Here we go. So watching the news, Trump has picked a new border czar. It's actually not a new border czar, it's who he had in charge the last time he was in. Seems to have a pretty good idea of what he's doing, so that'll be good. But now I'm seeing headlines that Democrats want Biden to step down, essentially so Kamala Harris can be president for like a day, so the United States can say we have had a female president. Just didn't learn anything. Just didn't learn anything from this last election cycle. She is massively unqualified. It's nothing against women. We just don't want her. She's just a really bad choice. So I hope that doesn't happen. And then the other thing that I'm hearing floating is the possibility of trying to get a Supreme Court justice to step down, and the possibility of putting Harris in that position while Biden is still president. Yeah, she still sucks. And also, I don't know, for what it's worth, I think Biden hates her. And I don't think he'll do that. But that is kind of scary, the idea that she could be appointed as Supreme Court justice. She's not a spry chicken, but she's certainly not that old, which means she would be a Supreme Court justice for a very long time to come. And she's very, very far left. So I think it's a last-ditch effort by the Democratic Party. But it is good to see that there are some people, I don't want to generally give too much credit to Bernie Sanders, but he's been pretty thorough in calling out the ridiculousness of the Democratic Party at this point. I believe he said something along the lines of, when you leave the working class behind, they leave you behind. Very good point. Very good point. So got to give credit where credit is due. Yeah. So that's that. Not too much else going on. I've spent this morning going to Home Depot and getting a new shelving unit for my basement. I'm rearranging a little bit down there. My wife has been into quilting for a little while now, and that's cool. It's cool seeing her start with some fabric and ending up with these massive quilts. But it's taken up our entire dining room and our kitchen, and she wants a crafting space in the basement. So we're working on cleaning up the basement and getting that ready to go. I did a big cleanup of the basement, at least half of it. not too long ago, make room for my Midway apparel stuff and have a workbench for that, but trying to figure out what I can do with the basement, because I don't really have a space in the house that's mine. I really just want like a little man cave area, quiet little room. It's completely closed off. Of course I want to have, you know, all my tobacco stuff in there, and a little book, a section of shelving for some books. Sort of just my study area. We have a little bit of we have a study / guest bedroom / office space at the moment upstairs, but the couch is massively uncomfortable and I want to get rid of it, but it's a sleeper sofa. So when we have family or whatever that comes out, if my parents come out to visit, that's where they stay. I don't want to put them on an air mattress, so we're keeping the sleeper sofa. I want a nice big comfy chair with a leg rest, yeah, and all that, and a desk area for doing some of the more religious studies kind of stuff that I've been getting into lately, especially with all that J.C. Ryle stuff I've talked about. Just a lot of the things that I've read from him just really hit home. And it's kind of sparked a little something in me to start spending a lot more time with that kind of stuff. I'd like to have a desk that I can put that down and a Bible down and sort of cross-reference things. So I'm trying to figure out what I would need to do in the basement to get that. We have a computer desk and all that already in the office, but my wife works from home, and so when she's got computer stuff, that's where she does it. So can't really do too much with that as far as taking that over. So a man's got to have his space. So we'll see what comes of that. But I got a big shelf unit so we can rearrange some other things in the basement and at least get her space set up down there for the quilting, to reclaim our dining room and kitchen area. And so she can have that set up as she needs it, and then we'll see what we can do about building my study space. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. But yeah, again, if you guys are interested at all in the ADHD stuff, navigating school systems with kids, that video will be in my business channel. I just want that information out there because it's just kind of a crapshoot dealing with the school system. Yeah, a lot of parents just don't know what's necessary to get the services they need for their kids, and so I've just been sort of walking everyone through that process. If you do know anyone that does have ADHD, just a quick book recommendation. It's a good one. I'll talk about it in the first video that I put out already about this. But there's like 7 different types of ADD, ADHD, same thing. And the treatment for one type is not the same as the treatment for the other. So blindly medicating is not a good idea with this, because it could make it worse if it's the wrong type of medication for the type of ADHD there is. So This is a good book. It talks about some of the things that you can do. The author, Dr. Daniel Amen, he's got a series of clinics around the center. We happen to have one in Manhattan. Obviously I'm not in the city, but I can hop on a train about 10 minutes, 15 minutes from here, and then be in Grand Central Station in about an hour's train ride from here. So we've been there, took my son there, did all the scans and all that kind of stuff, and this is just a lot of good supplemental information, things you can do at home if you don't have a clinic nearby you. So I just wanted to let you guys know if you're interested in anything like that. Again, I'll leave a link in the channel to that channel below, and yeah, just gonna sit out here, finish enjoying this wonderful pipe with the Ahab's Comfort, and then I think I'll get on filming that other video. This is crazy. It's what, November 11th? It's 65 degrees out here, and there's bugs flying around. Insane. All right, guys, that's it for today. If you do want a link to that lighter that I showed you, let me know in the comments, and I'll drop the link. And if you're looking for a good English blend, check out Watch City Cigars Ahab's Comfort. It's a good one. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.